Live from San Diego State University, this is Aztec News.
Good evening and welcome to Aztec News. I'm Stephanie Schauer. Not only is Aztec Center going under a facelift, but a number of other buildings on campus are starting on their way toward restoration. Nassatir Hall, Storm Hall, and the Art Building are some of the structures scheduled for renovation. The Art Building has been on campus for decades and will be one of the first buildings on campus to start off with minor repairs. The overall goal is to get the building up to codes and to make it more efficient for students. Nassatir Hall and Storm Hall are currently waiting construction funding to start upgrading as well. And good news for graduates planning to stay in San Diego after graduation. Campus statistics show that 60% of SDSU graduates find jobs in the San Diego region. Most of the top job providers are within the biotech industry. Majors in this industry include science, technology, engineering, and math. Because San Diego is a tourist destination, hospitality and tourism management are also good majors to have. Career Services Director James Tarbach says the great weather and beaches make many graduates want to stay and live here.
So they come to graduation, if they're not prepared, the harder it will be for them to secure employment, especially if their major is one that's not in demand.
Tarbach says if you start searching 6 months before graduation, your chances of getting a job in San Diego are much higher. One campus organization is trying to break the cycle of crime, especially crimes concerning sexual assault and domestic violence. The Women's Outreach Association's members and supporters gathered in front of Hepner Hall last night to rally for Take Back the Night. The group walked around campus, stopping at Scripps Cottage to listen to guest speakers and performers tell their stories by candlelight. According to the National Institute of Justice, 20% of females and 6% of males will experience sexual assault during their college years. Domestic violence survivor Suzanne Moore says the rally is powerful, but talking about the issues with others helps victims with the healing process.
If we all come together and unite, we're a stronger voice, and we're encouraging one another's voices.
If you or anyone you know is seeking help, please contact your local Rape Crisis Center directly by calling the toll-free national hotline at 1-800-656-HOPE. And another election year is upon us, but how will the results affect college students and young adults? Aztec News' Aki Franklin has the story. If you're interested to learn more about a candidate's stance on an issue, you can visit the candidate's website. And the buzz has already started for Aztec basketball. We'll take you to the USS Midway, where our team will tip off next season.
Welcome back to Aztec News. I'm Sarah Kennedy.
And I'm Stephanie Schauer. According to a 2002 Harvard study, almost 20% of underage college students have or have used a fake ID. Fake Twitter profiles aren't new to the Twitter sphere, nor are they illegal. Anyone can become a target. This account claims to be President Hirschman, but sources say it isn't really him. Hirschman is one of many university figures imitated on the website. Twitter's user terms state that impersonators can't pretend to be someone else if it misleads, confuses, or deceives others. But this does not prevent impersonators from targeting public figures like Hirschman. Media Relations Director Greg Block wrote in an email that they asked the impersonator to remove the presidential seal from the profile. Block declined to give further comment. A student organization wants to make kindness a part of Aztec's everyday life through its Be Civil campaign. Be Civil began with Civil Corps, a leadership group based in the College of Professional Studies and Fine Arts. The concept is simple. Students wear a green Be Civil bracelet and pass it along when someone does a good deed. Civil Corps plans to launch Be Civil next year, hoping the incoming freshmen will make the campaign a part of everyday Aztec life.
I really would like to see it implemented into the incoming freshmen program when they come here and learn about it, so they do make good decisions when they come to campus.
If you'd like to be part of the campaign, you can find the Be Civil bracelets and green bowls in different offices around campus, or maybe someone will pass theirs to you. Campus is a bit cleaner and safer thanks to a number of students. The volunteers joined the Public Health Department Saturday for the 3rd annual Cigarette Butt Cleanup. Students from all majors came to help support the public health cause on campus. Although SDSU has designated smoking sections, cigarette butts continue to pile up in all places. Cigarette butts may not seem harmful, but because they are not biodegradable, they can be detrimental to the environment. Public health professor Thomas Nalvatine started this cleanup to address this growing public health concern.
Cigarette butts You know, it sounds like a little deal, but they're made out of plastic. They don't biodegrade. They wash out into the aquatic environment and become something that is hazardous to animals and humans even.
Novotny and the volunteers picked up more than 24,000 cigarette butts at the cleanup. Well, I'm hoping that the weather is good for that game. However, I'm a little more concerned with this weekend's weather. How about you, Sarah?
Yeah, I know the beginning of the week kind of was a little bit dreary, but I hope this weekend is a lot better. Stephanie, what do you have to say about it?
Thanks, Stephanie. When we come back, Tony Zaragoza checks out e-readers
And shows us why these new gadgets are becoming even more popular. That's just after the break.